2. For part 2, we're going to be taking a review on the Cars Tree Team Bumper Save for Punchy Wipeout for Cars Tree and Conrev. So, for part 2's 4th of July special for 2025. So, without further ado, let's begin. So let's start off with Punchy Wipeout. So here is a screenshot of his appearance. He is the Cars Tree Bumper Save Racer that took over. And that is similar to Cars 1 Punchy Wipeout that was one of the Cars 1 characters that returned from the Cars 1 More Than Speedway of the South, along with Darren Leffert, Dirksen D'Agostino, Floyd Mulvihill, Todd Marcus, Ernie Gearson, and Ralph Carlo, I believe. And then Paul Conrev took over, I believe. And survived all the way to the Los Angeles 500. So, however, there are 3 variations of Punchy Wipeout besides the Cars 1 variation. We have is the yellow rim variation with the black eyelet, black rimmed, and the blue eyes, which is more accurate. So without further ado, let's review him. So here he is. This is the yellow rim, black-eyed. Looks pretty determined. Cowboy's model. 17th day of 2017. Bumper Save. Bumper Save is one of my favorite sponsors because it reminds me of the Chicago design. Bumper Save. BS. As in the dollar sign. I love Bumper Save. Piston cut, middle line, revolting RPM, nitro rate, octane gain, clutch 8. The yellow rims are a really nice addition. I remember in the 2010s, Punchy Wipeout was a really bad peg warmer. In the single 5-pack, I believe. In a 10-pack, I believe. And an 11-pack with the accurate China variant. So let's take a look at the black rimmed. Black rimmed looks kind of better. A little bit dented. So here he is. Pretty meanish. We'll compare all the races after we do Paul Conrev. Now let's do the accurate Punchy Wipeout. Looks way better. Look, I really love this Punchy Wipeout, which was released in the 11-pack and in a single in the 2019 Copper Canyon Speedway. This is my favorite variation of Punchy Wipeout in Cars Tree. Looks outstanding. 115th day of 2019. One of the best variations, Punchy Wipeout. Let's do a comparison. the same yellow rims. On the middle has the black rims. Designs are very, very different. So which one do you prefer? 2017 yellow rims, 2017 black rims, or the 2019 China blue eyelets? I think I have to go with the 2019 China blue eyelets. Now let's take a look at the hauler. So I believe the hauler did not appear in the movie. So the hauler looks really happy. Bumper save 90. P09 I4C 2078 released in the 2018 mainline. I think I got this from a Facebook seller. And I think this is my least favorite bumper safe hauler in my opinion. And I love the hexagon that Mattel added. Bumper safe. And there's the blue rim, which I kind of liked how they added the blue rim, unlike Mattel. They added the yellow rim on the racers. There's the blue toolbox. Big font 90 and bumper safe. And this is quite rare. 90 bumper safe. Satellite dish. And bumper safe is Mattel's addicting sponsor. Like last year we got Punchy Wipeout, which sold quite a lot. And this year we're getting a re-release of Cars 1 Punchy Wipeout in a 5-pack with Aiken Axler, James Cleanair, The King, and Lightning McQueen, and Punchy Wipeout himself. Credit to Walmart, by the way. And we're going to load a Punchy Wipeout. And it's sad that we're never going to get the stock cars, by the way. And unfortunately, you cannot lift the ramp while the racer is inside, unfortunately. Disappointing. That's better. Now let's do the next gen. For Paul Conrev, screenshot of his appearance. He is the next gen bumper save racer that appeared in the Florida 500 that took over Punchy Wipeout's career in Cars 3 as well. After the Los Angeles 500 as well. And Cars 3 as well. So without further ado, let's review Paul Conrev. Here he is. Looks pretty annoyed. The BS dollar sign looks very, very amazing. Bumper save. I really love the abbreviation for bumper save. I really love the S dollar sign rainbow. Piston Cup Combustor Car 7 Synergy. Love that. Spoiler. Similar to Michael Roto spoiler. The S dollar sign. 2988, nearly the end of 2018. Paul Conrev is an outstanding next gen, but he's my least favorite bumper safe racer. But I love all the bumper safe racers. Rookie stripes. Window bars. He's the Danny Swervis model. The Danny Swervis models are very boxy, by the way. The blue, the red, the white are very perfect for the 4th of July special. And I know that there are 2 4th of July specials because we got 2 bumper safe specials for this episode, for episode 18. And then no Piston Cup Nights episode until August, I believe. Number 90 on the top. And all white. And a white trim. Gray trim. Let's compare. Let's take a look at the damage. Paul Conrev scratched up. Never appeared to damage Florida 500 crash, but it's just a made up custom. Just made up. He did not appear to crash, but this is just a made up custom. By the way. On the right is more cleanup. On the left is scratchy. Let's take a look at the mini racer. So the mini racer, like a screenshot of the mini adventure Punchy Wipeout, credit to Pixar Cars Wiki, like he is canceled actually, but we're never going to get him. Actually, unfortunately, his expression looks so similar to Todd Marcus, by the way. Similar design to Paul Conrev, but spoilers are different. Same spoiler as Danny Swervis, but the eyes are separate to the body. We haven't had a new mini racer next gen in so long since Jonas Carvis was released in 2022, but we need a new mini racer, by the way. Like, spoilers are obviously different. The blue is very, very different. Eyes are very, very different. Let's take a look at the tractor. Screenshot of where the tractor appeared. The tractor appeared when Cruz was trying to sneak out through the window at the Florida 500 scene when Queens' Cruz sneak out through the window when all the racers transformed into tractors at the Florida 500. Singer. And Cars Tree as well. They're in the race after the crash. So without further ado, let's see the tractor. So here is the tractor. The mouth is opened. This is the Conrev racing tractor. It's incredible. 28th week of 2019. Red rims, white outline. A white racing tractor. Incredible. One of the first racing tractors I got. The BS abbreviation. Piston cup. Combustor, carbon, cyber, and synergy. And the blue pipe. Let's take a look at compared to the original Conrev. Models are obviously different. The blue is very, very different. Let's get out the Conrev variation. So which Conrev variation is your favorite? Tractor, the original, the mini, or the damaged one? Without the color changer. I think I'll have to go with the original, but what is yours? Last but not least is the hauler known as Lowgear Smite. Oh wait, before we reviewed her, let's take a review, do a comparison with the racers. All the bumper save racers. Here we are with the bumper save racers. So which bumper save racer is your favorite? Cars 1 Punchy, Cars 3 Punchy, or Conrev? Cars 3 Punchy for me because the blue white wood is extremely rare, but what is yours? So without further ado, let's review Lowgear Smite. So here she is. She is fully metal, which is my favorite thing. The hat is not metal, unfortunately. 90. Made in China. 809. I believe that during that time, during the coronavirus, I got her in 2020. She looks outstanding with Conrev. It's nice I'm reviewing her as well. She was originally going to be one of the haulers in 2019, but nope. Now in 2020. 90. Outstanding back. 90. Red back. P0914C. Same thing with Cars 3 Punchy Wipeout hauler Rockford. What's his name is? Same thing on the back with my fish by fan made Rockford. Forgot the fan made Rockford. This is outstanding. That's my second this is my second favorite bumper safe hauler. What I love about the next gen haulers is that they added the tool boxes and the stickers and the tires and everything on them. And bumper safe, the BS abbreviation, and 90. And what I love about them is that what they do to similar to Cars 1 Mac and Chatbox car, you can load up the racer as well. This is so cool. Just like your factory custom Cars 1 Max. This is so interesting. Now let's do a comparison with the haulers. With Cars 1 Rockford, Cars 3 Rockford, and Lowgear Smite. Here they are. I'm just struggling a little bit, but designs look very, very different. I prefer the Cars 1 Rockford bumper safe collar for Cars 1, but Lowgear Smite is my second favorite, but Cars 3 Rockford is my least favorite. But everything looks very, very different as well. But Cars 1 and Cars 3 bumper safe haulers were different, but I call those two Rockfords. So which bumper safe hauler is your favorite? Cars 1 Rockford, Cars 3 Rockford, or Lowgear Smite? One of them has an official name, but I'll go with Cars 1 Rockford. But what is yours? But let's get out the team. So here is my full team for Piston Cup Nights episode 18, but here we are. Here's my full team for episode 18 with Bumper Safe, Cars 1, Cars 3 with the full team. I'm sorry if I didn't do the full team like I said. But that's completely understandable because I don't want to do a full boring episode because that's Mattel's favorite sponsor for Bumper Say. But your question is for this episode, for today's video, who is which team in this video is your favorite? Which Bumper Safe Legacy is your favorite? Cars 1, Cars 3, or Next Gen? To be honest, I'll have to go with Cars 1. But nothing less, hope you enjoy this video, but by the time this video comes out, it'll be the after 4th of July, but hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time, and goodbye.